Hi everyone, this is Gator Gitch, and I am changing my business model for my eBay store. So I'm starting, my neighbors are having a garage sale, and here's my mess. Going through a bunch of inventory. And I hope to get rid of at least, well, 50% would be great, but I don't think I could go through that much stuff. So I was supposed to have it with my neighbors, but they are full over there. Yeah, I don't know why I do this to myself. I create all this work. All this work. I'm making progress. Since we got rained out, I've decided to, last night I took a break, but today, this is Saturday, for next Saturday, I am busy, so busy, going through bins, getting rid of eBay inventory. And organizing, hope I get a lot of sales, and decluttering. Yeah. Hi everyone. Today is day 3. Getting ready for my garage sale. That doesn't make sense because my intro said I would be getting ready for a garage sale on Saturday. I started working Friday and it's Sunday. But the weather forecast had rain, and boy did it rain. So Friday, maybe early evening, my neighbor and I, we made the call to postpone. There's 3 of us having a garage sale, so the 3 of us made the call to postpone our garage sale because of the weather forecast, and it's a good thing that we did. So instead of working till midnight Friday, I just said, I'm done. I'm done. And so yesterday I worked 2 hours in here in the morning, and then I worked 45 minutes in the evening, and then like to an hour anyway. And so today is Sunday, mid-morning. I'm gonna just push through. We did have company yesterday, so I just decided to enjoy company. The stuff can wait, right? People first, then stuff. So a lot of this madness in here is eBay inventory I no longer want to list. Some of it was gifted to me. Some of it I thrifted at either a garage sale or I thrifted it at a thrift store. Yeah. So anyway, I enjoy listing, but not like a full-time job listing, and I don't really have to do that full-time, so I'm just going to focus on eBay part-time, and my sewing and crafting I enjoy doing during the week. So what I'm going to do is, because I would like to sew for my next craft show on October 4th, starting tomorrow, I'm going to do a non-stop push today with breaks here and there to get all of this inventory out of the bins and priced. So yeah, today's crazy, but let me show you what I've accomplished so far. All right, so let me give you a tour, but first let me open that garage door. This will create better lighting and airflow. Once it gets a little warmer, I can turn on my split unit. But let's see. So this here, these are makeshift walls so that people know that is off limits. I pushed all of my eBay inventory back, If I make sales, I'll have to do the stuff shuffle between now and Saturday. It was supposed to happen Saturday, and then that wasn't going to be an issue, but now it's going to be an issue. So I still have some books left, parting with more of my books, a globe, there's Pier 1 Import, side table, that's a poster, orange poster, so I can make garage sale signs for the street. Over here, I'll put this little dry erase board, chalkboard down by our mailbox, showing a garage sale. Maybe I'll find a bright ribbon to tie to it. And so I have home goods, Tupperware, I have trivets for Corningware, vintage first aid kit, okay, scrapbooking, and trays, some little houses, glasses. My sister gave me these. I only took 6 glasses and I'm selling the rest because I don't need 12 glasses. 6 is just enough if someone surprises. So these are the bins I need to go through. And here's a table I'll be setting up. These are the bins. So I have a lot of bins to go through. Then I also have baby clothes. That's like the cutest North Face and the cutest Columbia jackets. Beautiful baby clothes. A lot of it. Cute little Wranglers. Are those Wranglers or Levi's? They're Wranglers. Okay. And then lots of this. This is like in really great condition. Some of it's new. And this was all given to me except for the bunny. I think that came from Hobby Lobby. I used to do a children's story, and I would use that bunny in my story. So I got some vintage clothes here, some little Western shirts for boys, and some cute little dresses for girls. And look how cute that is. All right, knitted, doggy coats, shorts, lots of Christmas stuff, which I'll have tons and tons of that as soon as I get those bins opened. So I'll probably have to spill over. Anyway, I'm going to get busy so I can get through all of this. Okay, I'm just going to be hauling things out. Well, I don't know if I'm selling these. These are for eBay, I think. The reason I'm hauling things out just a little bit is because I'd like to set up the table so I have a surface area to work with, and then I'll quickly haul it back in. All these leaves that blow in when I have the garage door open. If this looks familiar, it came from my sister's house. My husband was going to restore it, but he's been busy with other projects, so we're just going to sell it as is. It's a Pier 1 Import piece. Does need a little restoration, but it's okay. Someone else can do this project. Okay. I'll have it here. The purpose for these, the furniture being out front, is so when we have our garage sale, we'll be able to place it out in the driveway and pull people in. And maybe I'll finally sell my little vintage carriage, baby carriage, I hope. So the day of the garage sale, what we'll do is haul the furniture out, this out. All right, so now I'm just gonna haul this back in. And that way I can close the garage door. I think I'll sort this one next. This is Christmas, so I want Christmas available. And this is all Thomas the Tank Engine, also train tracks. Would like to just sell this whole thing as a lot, but we'll see. So I'm going to place my bins that I still have to work on below the table. Easy grab. Okay. This is more Christmas, which I want to do really fast. I'll put Christmas right here. This is a heavy bin. This has a bunch of miscellaneous toys that I'm going to just price. I'll put the toys under here. More toys. So those will be in little grab bags. These are action figures, more toys I'll just put in grab bags. And then those, unless it's Star Wars. I do sell my Star Wars action figures. Vintage ones, I sell those on eBay. I do well. And these look like, yeah, these are educational games. I'm just gonna put them with the books. Get those sold. I don't really want them anymore. So we'll put that there for easy grab. And then another beautiful Christmas bin, which some of these I'll keep for the craft show that I'm going to be doing for Christmas. So I have to go through it. I will not be boring you with keep, go. It'll be just too long. I'll do some check-ins. Got to go through these. I think I know where all those can go easily. Clothing and more placemats. And then all those bins, and that's more Christmas over there. I think I'm going to need a table just with Christmas. Dear. All right. We'll do a check-in in a little bit. These are the bins I was talking about. I have to go through all these bins as well. But I'm glad to do it. I'm motivated. I'm ready to sell all this stuff. I have a new vision. So after I declutter our personal paperwork and all that, and the boys go through the boys' things at another time when they come visit, I would like to use this other big shelf for just my scrapbooking. And then I want another available shelf just for my craft shows. I plan to start just doing like 4 craft shows a year. And if I do really well, I'll increase it to more craft shows. And if I really do awesome, I can start like saying goodbye to eBay, trying to sell all my inventory, and then shift to crafting. And then also maybe selling surplus crafts on Etsy. We'll see. Anyway, I'm retired, so this is just me figuring out what I'm doing with my life. What this amounts to is my retirement life. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing. Something productive, constructive, and yeah, creative. I am very creative. Thus, I had a lot of fun with planning lessons and doing projects with my school kids. Okay, it's the end of the day. I did not work straight through like I thought I would. This is what it looks like. We had company come in from out of town, so we stopped for I stopped for a few hours, but here's what it's looking like so far. Yeah, and then I don't know if I'll have time to go through everything and get it all priced. Anyway, that's my progress check. Alrighty, it is Friday night. Garage sales tomorrow. And we'll be hauling all these tables out. Well, we'll keep this section intact and the shelves. We'll haul out all the center things into the driveway. And then all this will stay here. Trying to get rid of a lot of stuff. I'll keep you all posted. Good morning, everyone. This is Gator Gidge. I worked very hard to price everything. Already had our first customer, but it was a no-go. So I know mine looks sparse, but I have lots of smalls. And then I have all this. And my neighbors are having one.
But it was a regular cracker.
They're all hanging out, which I usually go
We took a trip to California.
under their canopy with them or their carport. And then so is my other neighbor and our other neighbors over there. Way over there. My husband went to put the sign. Been busy all morning with the garage sale. Still got the big pieces though. So garage sale's over. We only did it for 5 hours, and you can ignore the back wall, but it was these 2 pieces of furniture. Okay, and then this table, sold some Christmas. Not a whole lot. I thought I would sell more. Sold a lot of clothing. And then I sold quite a bit of things off this table. Sold quite a bit off the shelves. This is what I have left. And then I did already gather some of the toys. So anyway, not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some sorting, maybe donate some, but I'm not 100% positive yet. This is my journey to declutter the eBay room and know that I can't list everything that I decided to hang on to sell. So I'm going to try to declutter. I use the dot system, which you write these and post them everywhere, and then the dot coordinates with the price. Didn't have a lot of things over $10, just a few items that were over 10. Most everything was $10 and under. So I'm gonna start to organize and see what I do. Anyway, it was a successful garage sale. I sold lots of small things, which was great. Here it is. Here's the donations. 7 boxes from my garage sale. Getting ready to go donate them. Donating 2 bags of books, a basket full of children's books, some crayon containers. Those are going to a school teacher. And here we go. There's some recycling to be done. Cardboard and plastic. Yay, more stuff out of here. First stop, let's recycle the cardboard. Okay. Alrighty. Well, you guys, sorry guys, I can't hold this and film at the same time. So you'll just have to trust me. Okay. Oh, not gonna work. Okay, there's my basket full of donations. Yay, we got the rain. Thanks for watching. This is Gator Gidge saying ciao ciao.